Welcome and hello everybody, Anaris here with another StarCraft 2 broadcast to help you get through your Tuesday morning / afternoon. We're going to be starting off today with a best of 3 series from the Assembly Summer 2011 tournament with LiquidHuK facing off against Jimpo in a cross-spawn position today on Metalopolis. What a match we are going to have. We could have some very nice, intense macro style of play. That's certainly what I am hoping for. Now let's go over the player information real quick. Jimpo, he is recently of Team SK Gaming, however they released him when they released the rest of their European team, and Jimpo went and joined Inferno Esports. It's an Italian-based team. He's a 23-year-old player, and he's had lots of success in smaller tournaments, like the Gopher SC2s, the Zotac Cups, the Craft Cups. He's still looking to realize a major tournament win, something like DreamHack, or in this case, Assembly. Taken first place, something like that. Hasn't really achieved that level of success, but certainly is on the radar for Jimpo, as he is a very skilled player in his own right. Now down here, LiquidHuK, he is a man who probably needs no introduction, is very familiar to the StarCraft 2 community. He is Chris Loringer, 22-year-old Canadian. Actually, he's got dual citizenship with America, with the US as well. So pretty cool stuff. On Team Liquid, he has seen several wins in major tournaments, including Home Story Cup number 3, MLG Rally 2010, DreamHack Summer 2011. I mean, the man is on fire. He is one of the most skilled foreigners. So, definitely going to have one heck of a broadcast for you today. Like I said, it is a best of 3. So, I know the second map is going to be on Tal'Darim Altar. So if this is not going to be a macro-heavy game, then that one certainly will be. Now, let's pay attention to the builds here just a tiny bit. We do have Huck opening up with a pretty standard there. We got the 1-Rax gas, or not the 1-Rax gas. That's what the Terran player's doing up here, if you look on the mini-map, of course. But, oh, here comes Huck now with the probe heading up. He's going to be scouting. Okay, fairly standard play. But look what he doesn't see with the probe yet. And it looks like he's actually might not going to see it. And look on the mini-map there. A giant red blip, a second barracks going down. More so, as right as the probe left, he didn't quite catch that reactor going down. So two crucial bits of information that LiquidHuK was not able to see as we spot actually, it looks like he's making his patented heart rally points while he runs around with his probe, getting ready to hopefully make a second dash into the Terran base, where he may actually realize what is going on up here. But for now, let's look down at Huck and see what he has planned. Okay, double gas, one gateway, chrono boosting out that Stalker, trying to get that to deny the scouting as early as possible. He's also got that Warp Gate technology on the way, and he's sitting on around 36 energy or so for his Nexus. So maybe he doesn't want, maybe he didn't want that SCV to spot it. You see that he's actually making a clean getaway with the minerals. Oh, not so much. Looks like he's maybe trying to put them back. No, he just wants to return them. Oh, that poor SCV. You see this dying breath. He's trying to let go of the minerals, but the probe teabags him rather on the way down to likely drop an expansion, judging by the mineral count here. So we have a 1-gate expand for Huck, as he is anticipating a solid macro fight here today. I don't know if he's going to see that. I really don't. Jimpo looks like he's going to be going for a build that would be more suited to applying early game pressure against that expansion style of play. Of course, having went up to the base, he saw, okay, one gateway, nothing really else, man, you know. So good bet that cross positions that that Huck is going to be going for that expansion. Sure enough, it is going down. So Jimpo moving out, possibly looking to just go ahead and punish that. You look from the upgrades right now, the concussive shells is complete. And also, we spot the gas, Jimpo just running on 2 SCVs, not even a full 3 right now, but I mean, really, if he's going to be producing Marauders, he doesn't need to have a whole ton of that gas income right now. But LiquidHuK, with the Stalker, he did have it in this position right here. He knows what's coming, so you spot, well, the 2 gateways are about 60% complete. Not quite where Huck wants it to be, but look at the energy he's got saved up right now. He's probably anticipating having to warp in over the course of the next few minutes. Very rapid amount of forces here, and certainly for good reason. Several infantry now here at the expansion, forcing the first big engagement of the match here. There's enough energy here for several. Oh no, there goes a lot of energy right there for the force fields. Huck really needed that extra sentry to live. Unfortunately, Jimpo sniped that off, leaving Huck in a very vulnerable position. There's really not a lot that HuK can do about it at this point. He's going to try to put on some pressure, but this expansion already about 2/3 dead. The sentry's going down right off the bat very quickly. The probe transfer going down as well. I'm really not sure that HuK is going to be able to hold this, especially with this bunker now in play. Going to provide a nice fallback position for these stalkers. You know, it's going to, or the marauders are going to absorb a lot of the damage from the stalkers. You see, not a good position when you have the probes coming off the line here. Bunkers going down. Finally, the Marines are exposed, but some stutter step micro from Jimpo is going to allow him to mop up these stalkers without too much difficulty, securing the bottom. All that's left is a few probes and 2 stalkers, one of which is just warping in here. Oh, it's not going to live for very long. 3, 2, 1, and boom. Now, with this expansion lost, HuK is in just such a bad position. He was really anticipating having that additional income. He sacrificed so many probes just to try to hold off that fight, but to what end, man? You look at the units lost, and you see HuK is definitely sitting in a really unfavorable position. You look at the workers killed right now, 13 and 3. As far as income goes, 29 to 14 probes. So all signs right now are pointing to Jimpo with his very successful one-base pressure play, possibly giving him a 1-0 victory here on Metalopolis. It's just a matter of time for us to wait and see what HuK is going to be able to do, but we do have a fairly steady stream of units coming down from Jimpo as he is working on his own expansion. There is still that probe up here at the top, but as Jimpo continues to press on here, it looks like he's able to bait HuK down, pops off a sentry. Oh, he desperately needed to keep that sentry alive, let that energy accumulate, but now with Jimpo moving in here, he realizes that HuK does not have enough energy to do that on any more force fields, so he's going to be a little bit more aggressive with this ramp. This is the final choke point right here. Oh man, the Zealots are going to be going down. HuK is doing everything in his power, but he just does not have the income. Trying to rebuild his probes, trying to rebuild his army at the same time, and there's a force field not quite blocking it off, but with those probes coming in, trying to tank any extra damage they can, that's pretty much just going to spell doom for HuK here, as we get the TTGG from HuK, giving Jimpo game number 1 here from Assembly Summer 2011. Thank you guys again for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for game number 2. You can find a link to it at the end of this video. Oh, look, there it is.